Whether you are just starting out and want to learn how to use the Warframe you picked, or you are a bit more used to the game and just want a viable build, I will try to show you all types of setup, from very early game to late game. In this video we will be looking at Excalibur, one of the first 3 Warframes you can pick. He is one of the most versatile and all-round Warframes you can choose. With a damage ability, a stun ability, an area of affect attack and an ultimate weapon. He's the perfect all-round option to use. So, if you are brand new to Warframe, you likely will not have many mods to play around with. It is also likely that you do not have any aura mods. What you will want to build your Excalibur for is survivability, focusing on vitality and redirection to increase your health and shield capacity. Afterwards, if you have the mod capacity spare, focus on mods that may increase the duration and efficiency of your abilities like Streamline and Continuity. This is all you need to run the very first missions on Earth, Venus and perhaps Mercury. For his Exalted blade you will want to focus on damage and speed, in this case pressure point and fury will increase the total damage per second. You can also try out some elemental and physical damage boosts, like Shocking Touch for bonus electrical damage and Jagged Edge for a slash boost. This should work for most enemies up to level 15. Note: it is advised that once you can, try to trade for an aura mod of any polarity, as Excalibur accepts all variants. This will boost your mod capacity. You can also acquire aura mods from the Nightwave offering for around 60 Nightwave credits. Next is the beginner level. Assuming you are enjoying playing with Excalibur, you will have likely applied an Aurakin reactor, applied an aura mod to him, and maxed his level, increasing his capacity to around 60 to 70 depending on what aura you use. It's strongly advised you use Steel Charge for your aura as it provides 9 extra mod capacity as well as bonus melee damage. As you become more comfortable with Excalibur, you might want to consider swapping the extra shields for increased armor. This can work well with Excalibur as he has a moderate base armor. So, with a Vitality and Steel Fiber combo you should get more survivability out of him. Followed up with an increased energy pool from Flow and an adaptation which will help you tank more damage. You might also want to start focusing on your ability mods. Applying a Blind Rage will increase your ability strength but decrease your ability efficiency. The negative can be countered using a Streamline. Though this will not completely cancel the increased drain, it will lower it. Add a Continuity to slow down the drain per second on your Exalted blade and that should be perfect. You may wish to experiment with an augment called Chromatic Blade which will apply an elemental damage type based on the energy color of your Excalibur. The mod will also boost Excalibur's status chance by 300% at max rank. This augment can be acquired through syndicates from the Steel Meridian, or the Arbiters of Hexus, and costs 25,000 standing to purchase. Alternatively, it can be purchased through trade for around 10 platinum. For his Exalted blade, I first changed Excalibur's energy color to green, causing the Toxin status effect to be applied to his weapon. Next, I went with raw damage from Pressure Point and applied a Volcanic Edge and Voltaic Strike which will merge, causing a radiation status effect. The mods used are called 60 mods which apply 60% elemental damage and 60% more status to the weapon. This along with Vicious Frost and the Chromatic mod applying 300% status cause our blade to be completely stacked with status chance. Now just apply some range with reach and attack speed with Fury and you have a lethal mod setup that will shred most medium to high level enemies. To guarantee high level clearing you may want to invest into a Condition Overload which will apply 120% more damage per status effect applied to an enemy, and with the 300% chance from the augment and the 125% from our mod config most enemies will quickly stack up on status effects, allowing this mod to completely devastate enemies. For the advanced loadout, it is assumed that you have completed the sacrifice quest and obtained Excalibur Umbra. This alternate Warframe comes with pre-applied Umbral mod polarities to allow you to use the more powerful Umbral mods. If you do not have these, you can simply replace the Umbral mods with regular and prime versions along with a few extra forma. We are still using Steel Charge for the bonus damage it provides, but with Umbra the V polarity doubles the capacity it provides, giving us an extra 18 mod capacity. With all 3 Umbral mods installed and at max rank, they all boost one another, causing each one to increase in strength. Umbral Vitality now sits at 770% more health, Umbral Fiber at 192% more armor and Umbral Intensify at 77% more strength. These provide the bulk of Excalibur's tankiness. Pair this with a primed flow to get a pool of 600 energy. Next, we want to boost his duration. With narrow-minded and primed continuity we can reach 240% ability duration, and teamed with the Blind Rage and Umbral Intensify we can increase the strength to 258%. Finally, we apply the Augment for Chromatic Blade, which in total, once we check the ultimate ability, will provide an additional 774% status chance. This means that it has a 775% chance to apply a status effect It will apply a status effect 7 times with a 75% chance to apply an 8th effect. You will also want to apply some arcane mods like Arcane Energize and Arcane Grace, which will provide additional energy regeneration and healing. Unfortunately, Umbra's Exalted Blade is kind of ruined with the Umbral Forma slots, as although the Umbral mods provide an increase to the critical chance, the overall damage of Sacrificial Pressure versus Primed Pressure Point is not good. If you have the Forma to do so, you can transform his Umbral slots into regular ones, allowing for better modding. In this case I will demonstrate the optimal build to use on a regular Exalted Blade. Replacing the normal mods with their prime variant and opting for more status chance over attack speed, which will be mitigated using a later feature. We once again have condition overload so that our blade status stacks are used to their full advantage. This loadout would be optimal for mid to high tier gameplay. Guaranteed to take you through all of the star chart alone if you need to. For an endgame combo, you should try replacing Excalibur's first ability, /dash, with Valkyr's Warcry. This will increase the melee attack speed, which will directly boost his 4th ability. Though the Augment Eternal War could be applied in this build, we focused on duration, so with a 30-second boost you should have enough time to clear out enemies. Excalibur is a Swiss Army knife of Warframes. Good at any kind of mission, reasonably tanky, and is not overly complicated to use effectively. Built correctly, he should be able to complete any mission on his own. As such, it is hard to have a specific mission recommendation for him. Just use him and enjoy him. I hope this video helped. If you would like to see the other 2 starter frame guides, there will be a notification at the top of the screen. If you would like to see a guide on another Warframe, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.